friends, happy Monday, or maybe happy Tuesday. I'm not sure which day actually Chris is going to put this video out, but right now it's Friday, the 5th. So I had quite a few sales over the 4th of July, the last couple days, and I figured I'd share them with you. So yeah, I'm just by myself today. Chris is actually setting up a basketball hoop for our kids for their birthday. So yeah, I'm going to ship and just do it old school where I kind of ship as we go. So I'm going to jump right in. First up, I sold this beanie. It's a wool beanie. The brand is Everest Designs. I found this at the Bins. So the Bins is the Goodwill outlet store where you pay by the pound. Our location here in Colorado Springs is $1.69. Actually, it's probably $1.89 now. I think that switched over on the 3rd or 4th. So anyways, that is what you pay by the pound, and most of the stuff that you're gonna see me say that I sold is from there. So even though this beanie weighs probably 4 ounces or so, we just average all of our cost of goods to around $2 a piece. So assume I paid $2 for this. I sold it for $23 with discount shipping on Posh. That means someone accepted their Posher VA offer. Posher VA is a service that we use to share our Poshmark closet, send offers to watchers, to likers and things like that. Yeah, if you're new to Poshmark or if you don't know what that is, I would definitely suggest checking it out. Basically helps me run my Poshmark business like hands off. Once I list, it shares and does everything else for me. So anyways, very happy about a beanie for $23. Since that's sold on Poshmark, I'm going to do a Tyvek mailer. Let me grab my thank you stickers. All right, we got a couple new prints since I last did a ship with me. I still love these thank you show mush ones and these pretty floral ones. So if you guys have tried to go to Shipping Hip recently, I think in the last few weeks, the mama behind Shipping Hip, recently had a new baby. So the store was closed for a while, but it's reopened. If you need any stickers, mailers, things like that, you can buy them again. And we still have our discount code, which is Ginger15. That would get you 15% off any of the stuff on their site. And I forgot my trash can. I thought I was so prepared. I got all my boxes and shipping supplies that I thought I was gonna need. All right, I'm gonna tape off the edges with the priority mail stickers. Okay, next up is this Columbia PFG men's shirt. This is a size 5X tall, 5X tall. One day at Goodwill, there's like 4 or 5 of these shirts in this size. I like selling Columbia PFG anyways. These were priced at $6.99 though, so a couple of them had like some imperfections. So I only grabbed, I think, 2 or 3 of them at the $6.99 cost, because when I looked up the sell-through rate on eBay, it was over 100%. So I was like, even if I sell 20 to 25, I'll be doubling my money pretty quickly. So that was fine with me. So yeah, this one sold in less than a month for, someone offered 20 on Posh. I just accepted. I was hoping for closer to 25, but I thought 20 was very fair. Okay, another Tyvek mailer. Next up, a pair of Sam Edelman thong sandals. I did get these from the Bins quite a while ago. These ones did take a while to sell. Someone offered on Poshmark $14. I was happy to accept. These ones I'm going to do a padded flat rate since it was Posh. feel like the lighting outside just got super different, so I don't know if that's showing up to you guys on the camera. Sorry if it is. I would check, but I have no idea how to do that. Okay. Next up, sold these Sorel shoes on Poshmark. Someone accepted the Posher VA offer, $39 with discount shipping. I bought these for $5. Gonna send them out in a medium flat rate box, which I swear I read something someone posted on Instagram recently that like USPS is maybe discontinuing this box. So I mean, I feel like I read the post and then didn't see anything else about it. So let me know if you've heard that. I haven't like tried to check into it more, but if that is the case, I need to get a whole bunch because this is like my favorite box to send a lot of Poshmark sales in. And I forgot my void fill over there. Okay. I know I mentioned Posher VA on that first sale and this one. I don't know if I mentioned, we do have a code for that as well. And if you just want to try it out before you commit, there's like a 2-week free trial period. I would definitely try it, at least for that. Like you're probably going to see at least a few sales out of it, which will be worth it. So, okay. Patagonia, one of my favorite brands to sell. These are a pair of men's baggy shorts. I did actually pay $14 for these at Plato's Closet. One day I went there to take a bin of bins items to like, yeah, just get some quick cash. So I don't know if I actually paid $14 for these or if I used some of the credit. I can't remember. Either way, I would have paid $14 just to, I like to buy stuff at Plato's because I accumulate points, which gives me like free money also to buy stuff. But, I knew that I could at least make something off these, which I did. So even assuming I paid $14, someone offered $30 pretty quickly. So that's, you know, minus the Poshmark fee leaves me $24. So still a $10 profit, which I think is great. Oops, I ripped that one. Next up, pair of Can jeans. These are from the bins. I think I took these to Plato's Closet. They did not buy them, so I listed them. They sold pretty quickly for $23 with discount shipping, so someone did accept their Posher VA offer. Another Tyvek. If you guys watched me a while back, I was doing boxes for almost everything, but now I'm doing Tyveks for anything I can. I don't know, I like to do boxes, but I realized it was becoming quite a hassle to get them to the post office. So just trying to make it a little slimmer. I'm sure the post office likes it too, so. If it's not like a pair of shoes or something I think can get harmed, I will just do a padded flat rate or a Tyvek for the most part. Okay. Next up, I think I've only found this brand a couple times. It's Twillery. I did buy these at a normal thrift for $7.99. I thought they would sell a lot quicker, but I think I priced them a little too high to begin with. I know I recently dropped price on them and someone then offered me $30. So I accepted. I'm making, what, 24? So not too bad. Okay. Then I sold these American Eagles. These are the 90 skinny jean. These actually sold within a couple hours of me listing them. I listed them, I think, at 29, but with Poshmark VA, they sent the offer of 23 with discount shipping, and someone accepted. So very happy to move those quickly. Next up, I sold this Old Navy. It's like a chambray. I would call it a chambray, I guess, like, or denim puff sleeve top. I got this at the bins. If you watched our haul probably a week or so ago, I was talking about I was having someone come photograph a bunch of items for me. So I was just grabbing basically anything and everything so I could have like 100 easy items to list. And like, so I don't know if I would have always grabbed this, but I'm glad I did because it sold like within 1 day for 20 with discount shipping. So someone accepted the Poshmark VA offer. And I mean, 20 with discount shipping, that's, I think I'm making around 14 minus cost of goods. So say $2. That's still $12 profit. Like, it's such an easy thing to list. Why not? All right. Tell me in the comments your guys' favorite like bread and butter. I'm saying bread and butter like Old Navy. It's probably not, it's definitely not like a bolo, but it's like just something that everyone knows probably what size they wear, and I'm sure everyone wears at least something from Old Navy. So tell me your like very basic brand that you like to sell in the comments. Okay, I think I'm done with priority mail. So moving on to mostly probably poly mailers from here on out. This first one needs a bigger one. These are my newest big shipping hit mailer. Sold this pair of Olakai. These are a men's, just like, these are called the Nohia, I believe, mesh shoes. These ones have taken forever to sell. I know I recently dropped price and I did not write what price they sold for. And my phone is recording this right now. So Chris will write the actual price that sold with the screenshot. But anyways, I know I'm not making a ton of profit because I paid $10 for these when I was doing shoes only. And I think they only sold for maybe close to 20. So yeah, probably like 18 or so is what I'm thinking. So yeah, I feel like I've mentioned Olakai in a few recent videos to where like the flip-flops seem to be the shoes that do best for the brand, specifically leather ones, but really any of the flip-flops have done okay for me. Alrighty. Next up, I've never heard of this brand. I only grabbed it because it was at the bins and it was new at Tag. The brand I think was Cleo Bella. So it's super lightweight, just like a duster, cardigan, kimono thing. And it sold pretty quickly for $25.76 plus ship. So very glad I grabbed that. Next up, this is the brand Jordan. It's like a sleeveless hoodie. I got it from the bins. It sold for $21.64 plus shipping. Next up, this is the brand Zara. I've had these sandals listed probably for like 3 years at this point. I don't know. I thought they were so cute, but I don't know. They're a very small size, I believe, like a women's 5.5. That's my opinion on why they're taking forever to sell. Anyways, I did pay $5.99 for them. They only sold for $10.29 plus shipping. So just glad to move them, not lose money, make a couple dollars profit, and find something better to flip with that money. Next up is this Nike shirt. It's just a blue t-shirt that says "Just Do It." This actually came out of my personal closet, although I bought it, I don't remember, either at the bins or Goodwill at some point. So I can only have a few dollars max into it, but it sold for $7.88 plus ship. So let's just call that breaking even. I got to wear a shirt a few times. I love that about reselling. Next up is a pair of Plae, I don't know, the Plae sandals. These are new in box. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen me sell 1,000 pairs of these. I'm trying to think. I think I have 4 boxes left. So very happy. I know I did a sell similar on these just like a day or 2 ago, and then this pair sold. So very happy about that. But I paid $10 a pair for these, like a ton of them way back when. This pair sold for $17.16 plus shipping. I think a lot of them I was only making around $5 profit on, which isn't great, but when you think about it, it really, I swear I had like 50 or more pairs of these. So what's 50 times 5? You know what I mean? Like, even if I only made $5 a pair over time, that's still a couple $100. Would I do it again? Probably, honestly, even though this took forever. Sometimes it's kind of nice to just have those recurring $5 here and there, so. All right, pair of Tiva. These are from the bins. They sold on eBay for $21.46 plus shipping. These sold just a day or 2 after I did a sell similar and dropped the price like $5, so. Next up are these Crocs. I did pay $10 for these at a normal Goodwill. This was on my first reel that I made on Instagram when we were in Woodland Park, Colorado. I got a bunch of shoes and a couple clothing items. A lot of that stuff has already sold off. This pair didn't do as well as I had hoped. I originally priced them at $30, and then I dropped price, I think, to $25 just recently. And then sent an offer to a watcher of $18.24 plus shipping, so 10 into 18 is not great, but that's okay. I know I bought like a white pair this day, and those ones sold for, I think, 30 or even a little bit more pretty quickly. So Crocs have been cooling off a bit. I still love them. These were in great shape, so I was gonna pick them up. And even still, I'm making some profit, so I am happy about that. Okay. Nike shorts. These are a pair of Nike men's running shorts. I believe I bought these 2 from the bins, but to take to Plato's and Uptown Cheapskate. Neither of them accepted them, so I did list them on my own. They took a while to sell. I know I recently dropped price, and then they sold for $10.93 plus shipping, so an offer I sent to a watcher, I believe. But we moved them. This is the brand Pearl Izumi. These are a pair of padded women's bike shorts that I found at the bins. They sold on eBay for $12.86 plus shipping. Next up, I sold this pair of Duluth Trading Co. men's, I think these are called the Armachillo shorts. I bought these at Plato's Closet for $8. They sold for $34.36 plus shipping pretty quickly. Okay. Next up, this is the brand Jamie K. I got this from the bins. This is a really cute dress. I took it to Once Upon a Child. They did not accept it, probably because I do not have the bloomers with it, which I don't even know if Jamie K sells it with bloomers. But I wasn't too sad that they did not take this one because honestly, a couple years ago, I would have been thrilled to find a Jamie K piece at the bins. I've sold many for like $30 to $40, but those are the prices. The resale prices are just not the same anymore. Anyways, this sold fairly quickly for $12.86 plus shipping, and it's a very small, like infant size, so I'm very happy with that. Once Upon a Child, had they taken it, would have probably only given me like $2 for it, so it was a really easy thing to list. I still like selling kids stuff. I don't find a ton of it anymore. A ton of it in a brand that I'm willing to list on my own, I guess. But when I do, it's just so easy to do. Okay. Next up, this is the brand Hollister. It's just like a floral shirt from the bins. This sold in a day or two. I did not expect it to sell for a lot. And it didn't. It sold for $10.93 plus shipping, but to move it that quickly, I'm very happy. Because this was an item I picked last week when we were just trying to do a big quantity of items really quickly. Next up, this is going out to our viewer Mimi, so thank you so much, Mimi. I hope you're doing well. She said she saw this in a recent bins haul, and so she accepted my offer on eBay of $14.96 plus shipping, so thank you so much, Mimi. The brand is Catherine's. I only bought it because it was new at Tag. I probably would not have bought it if it was pre-owned. Next up, this also sold basically within like a couple hours of me listing it, maybe even like an hour. The brand is Old Navy. It's like a packable quilted jacket from the bin, sold for $19.71 plus shipping. Next up, this is something I pulled from my son's closet. He never wore it. The brand is Finn and Vince. I probably paid around $30 for this a couple years ago. And it sold on Kidezin for $39 with free shipping, like within a day of listing. So I'm glad. I'm probably making most of my money back. The shipping label through Kidezin costs $5.15, so I'm probably making close to $30 back after the fee over there. I don't sell a ton on Kidezin anymore, but stuff like Finn and Vince, that's a good brand. I do put up at least my kids' clothes because I did pay a good amount for them to begin with, and I like to recoup as much of that as possible. So if you have more expensive like name brand kids' clothes, Kidezin is a great place to sell those. If you're new and never tried it out, we do have a code for that as well, where you'd get $5 off a first purchase on the app. All right. next up, a viewer sale going out to Paula. So thank you so much, Paula. She grabbed these 2 items. Also really quick after I listed them, got a soft surrounding shirt and a Patagonia fleece. Those both came from the bins. Paula paid $59.17 plus ship, so thank you so much. All right, next up, I sold this Volcom hat. This is from the bins. This has taken a while to sell. I recently did a sell similar and added best offer, which I think I put the minimum price at $9 and somebody offered $9. So I'm glad to move it at this point. I'm still making probably at least $5 profit here. So yeah, hats. I mean, I guess they're a little harder as in I ship them in a box and do a little bit to them, but they're so lightweight at the bins. I like getting them to bring down my cost of goods. Let me grab something over here. Okay. And we mentioned in one of our latest videos, we got some boxes from Grainger, so I liked this one a lot for a hat, a 10 by 10 by 6. And I like to just like keep their form somehow. I didn't have any of the like bubble pop things that come in the Amazon boxes today, so I grabbed some void fill and put it in there. I'm gonna put it in this to just keep it safe in case of any weather along the way. Check weight. Okay. All right, next up. So these New Balance men's shoes, I did get these from the bins. I know I recently dropped price and then they sold for $36.52 plus shipping, which I think is great. So yeah. Yep, these look good. I don't even need to like de-hair them or anything. I think I got this box for them. This one is a 12 by 10 by 8. It's okay. It's okay for shoes. I wish it was just longer, skinnier, shorter. Next up, this was a great sale. This is an American Girl doll that I did get from the bins. I could not figure out which exact girl she was. I know she was a Truly Me doll, and there just seemed to be numbered. So I think I just called her, like, she had a year on her tag, so I think I put the year and then just described her by like brown hair, blue eyes, things like that. I feel like a lot of people search the doll just based on their features, because I think, I never had an American Girl doll, but I think people kind of want the doll to look like the kid that's going to have it, at least sometimes. I'm sure people have collections of all the dolls, but anyways, that's that. She sold for $68.76. That's awesome. I pushed something to make it not in normal ounces. There we go. Okay. Well, I have a 3-pound label and this is 2 something, so we're good. These last 2, I think I'll just tell you about them and then I'll package them off camera because it'll take me a little bit longer. So, first up is this pair of Ariat boots. I got them from the bins. They're in pretty rough shape. They still sold fairly quickly, I would say around a month or so, for $37.81 plus shipping, which I think is great. And they are just gonna ship out in this reused Amazon box. And then last order was going out to our viewer, Debbie. She grabbed 2 pillows from us. This one I already sealed it up, but you'll see the picture on the screen. It's Pier 1. It's a really cute like Aztec pattern. So that's that one. And then this is a similar pattern, just different colors. This is the brand Devi Designs, I think. I'm not sure if it's Devi or what, but first time selling the brand or even really hearing about it, but I just really liked the pillow, so I got it. They're both from the bins. Debbie paid $42.92 for the bundle plus shipping, so thank you so much, Debbie. And yeah, that's gonna ship out in this box. I'm going to cover up this pillow somehow. And yeah, so that is all that's going out for the last 2 days. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Sorry I'm out of breath. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Talking out loud is harder than it looks. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you so much to all the viewers who purchased something. I mentioned a couple various codes throughout the video. Those should be in the description if you want to try out any of the services. Posher VA. We also use a service called List Perfectly that is for cross-listing. So, you know, some of these sales were eBay, some were Poshmark, Kidezin. I don't think I had any Mercari sales today, but we do post over there as well. So yeah, List Perfectly is what I use to get all of my items to all of the platforms really quickly. So if you want to try that out, there's a code. And then Shipping Hip, I mentioned, she's back up and running after having her beautiful new baby. So if you need any mailers, tape, stickers, anything like that. We have a discount code below, and they ship everything for free, which is awesome. So thanks again for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one. Bye.